And boom, boom, bam, we're live. What is up, everybody? Tim Molina's out there. How's it going, Tim? How you doing, Sampy? Sharon Chavez, always great to see Mama out there. Much love for Sharon. And Michael, of course. Mike Chavez just dropped another awesome video. Kibasi and sauerkraut. So check that one out. Yeah, amazing. As always. Brandon's Outdoor Adventures. How you doing? Chad Thomason, how's it going? Good to see you. You can check Chad out on Facebook, 217. Just trying to say hello to everybody, and then I'll get to the bad news. Everything's okay. It's just Shad Daddy, how are you? He's off the screen. Cool Cats fishing. Saying, let's go. Fishing from the boat, 804. Good to see you. He's been, I saw he caught a pretty nice fish, a 30-some pounder, not too long ago. 922, how are you? Small Water Charters. Lynn's out there, Catfish Fever and Outdoors. Pontoon Jodi, she said first. She was in here 2:22 this afternoon. Well, as you can see, what's up, Lance? Donald Knight, how are you? Unfortunately, as you can see, we had to change the show at the last minute. Epic had his son's football game and had forgot it was tonight until he got home and said, what in the world? I'm not going to be able to come up. I'm so sorry. But so we got Stand 3 out on the river instead. So
next best thing, right?
No pressure, son. No pressure.
Okay.
What's up, Dave G?
All right, because I've been marking some fish. I've been waiting to drop the baits. I didn't want nobody to miss anything.
What's that?
I said I've been marking some fish. I've been waiting to drop the baits. I didn't want anybody to miss anything.
All right. Well, go ahead.
You can't have Epic. You might as well have Stand 3, right? Next best thing.
There you go. There you go. That's what I'm hoping. KY Redneck, how you doing? Great B, how are you out there?
I'll take second best in that one.
Yeah, yeah, that's one you don't mind second best in that category. That's for sure.
How you doing, Daddy?
Epic gets a 70-pounder, and he's like, "That's not a bad one."
I can use one of those right now.
Sharon is saying, Mama's saying, "Go get him, Stand 3." That's right. That's right. I keep saying it, but we have to do that. Stand 3 sent the pictures down there to her of her adopted grandkids. Hillbilly Hondo's out there. So if anybody's got any questions out there, that was a lot of fun last night. I know that I sent the link to JG. He might be able to pop up. Woo! Wow, son, look at that.
What?
Tim Molina is saying, not the next best thing 3, but the new best thing.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Got a good ring to it.
You are pretty much everybody's favorite Stan out there, so I'll have to relent to that. But we had a lot of fun last night answering questions, and I sent the link to JG. He had keep JG. Everything's fine. He had a little surgery the other day, and not that any cancer, but it was he had some removed from his arm. He's doing well. They think they got everything, but sitting there, what's better than talking with your friends about fishing when you're recovering?
Playing the cowbell.
That's right. And it'd be another night with cowbell. So
what's going on, Austin? Fishing features in the house.
Tim Molina says, I'm bucking to have the next kiddo named after me. We'll keep that in mind, Tim.
Uh-oh. Cool cat.
Back Bob is out there. Thank you, Sam. 40 watch, only 14 thumbs up. What's going on in here? Everybody must be sleeping. How's it doing, Shad Daddy? And so, anyways, while Stand 3 is getting that out there, hopefully we get on a fish here. How's it going tonight, Dustin? I thought you were going to be fishing tonight. Plans changed, or?
Yeah, my wife just got back into town, so we went out and had dinner. Just her and I. We hadn't done that for a while, and then not a lot of time to get everything up and running. So
say no more. Say no more. Sometimes that's the smartest decision you can ever make.
Yeah. Plus, I've got to get up early in the morning. A friend of mine is I guess put together or running a veterans 5K in the morning. So I told her I'd volunteer to help at the water station or wherever I can help.
I was going to say a 5K. What? You're running a 5K? What? I thought you don't even like to walk fast. What is going on with?
Unless somebody's chasing me, I'm not running a 5K.
Yeah, I thought we've had that conversation many times. But that's awesome to see everybody out there. 44 awesome people. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. So tonight is kind of see if I can do this here. There we go. Talk. You know how I am. It's hard to do two things at one time, but Uncle Jeep says, I'll grab my Yamaha Rhino and drive the 5K. There you go. There you go. I'd be willing to do that. Yeah. I'll take
I would volunteer and help in any way possible. So if that's at a water station, if that's at, check-in, whatever she needs me to do, I'm there to help. You know me.
That's right. That's right. Good for you, Mima. Good for you, Mima. We are proud of you.
Plus, it's for veterans, so I couldn't say
yeah,
that.
Absolutely. I want to get involved with the and Stand 3 has reminded me of it. I see damn, why do I keep forgetting his name? Well, anyways, he's one of the local guys that fish here. I spoke to him at the last tournament, Bray, and I know he's involved with that. The vets, nets for vets, they have it around here, so that would be something to get into. That's right. That's right. There you go, Austin. So I dropped the link up there. If anybody, it's just going to be Jodi's still going live at 9. Yeah, I knew once I announced Epic's not here, we were going to have a few people drop out.
Thank you, Miss Sharon.
But the link is out there. So, yeah, we were talking about some things last night. Oh, one of the things that we were talking about, I don't know if I think some of the people that were here some of the people that were talking about it last night are here now. Jodi is having a live cooking show at 9. I actually I was going to show it to her. I was going to send it to her, but I don't think I ever did. There was actually a video about boiling your hamburgers. They called it a water burger. Yeah. Instead of using grease or whatever, they put water in the frying pan and put the burgers on the water. And they called it a water burger. So I don't know if that's where she got it from or not, but Queen Possum's out there. How you doing? There's Doug. How are you, Doug?
Leonidas.
What's that?
Said I'd come up with the kids. Austin said I'd come up, but the kids are still up. I feel like Leonidas fighting the Parisians.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that's all right. Butterflies and sunshine's out there. How's it going? I know I'm missing some people, but
hey, Queen Possum, how you doing, Miss Amanda?
So,
Rebel River Cat's in the house.
Hillbilly Hondo. No, you did not miss the King of the James. Next weekend on October 7th. Oh.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Now we got double the chance of catching a fish tonight. All right. We got Cool Cats and Jodi up.
Nope.
Oh, just
Cool Cats
Cool
and
Cats.
Bass Boat Dave.
Oh,
Bass Boat Dave.
well,
Jodi's
y'all
been
are on
big-
the hot streak anyhow. So
How's that proving?
congratulations on winning the trifecta tournament.
Yeah, that was good. Very happy about that. Caught a 50-pounder last night. Of course, right after Dustin's show.
That's, how many times have we talked about that?
Oh, I'm great. I'm great at 20 minutes after the show.
Austin said, Hondo, you're watching the King of the James right now. I was thinking it. He typed it out.
So, yeah, I think there's still time to get into that one. But next weekend, the 7th, October 7th, is the Title James Catfish Club tournament. That's the one that STANday and Dan fished last month. So they'll be fishing it again. I believe they're fishing it next week, the 7th. And then the following weekend, the Friday and Saturday, is the King of the James.
Okay. So Stan and Dan go out there and sort up all the cats so they can't catch anything for the King of the James.
Is that right, son?
Then we wouldn't have nothing to catch.
Oh, you never know. They might be fishing in it. So who knows? Who knows? But I know we will be fishing. When I say we, this time I mean I will be fishing with Dan, and I'll be fishing with Dan and Steve Mosley tomorrow morning.
Are y'all going live?
Probably not, but who knows? Who knows? We're fishing way downriver. Yeah, I haven't heard a lot about usually there's a lot more talk about the King of the James out there, and there just wasn't a lot this year. I just happened to see it and catch it. Tim Molina saying, can't blame James. Everyone needs to take a break from Jodi Island to maintain their sanity.
Escape from Jodi Island.
Is she out by herself on the pontoon tonight?
Her brother's supposed to be with her, but she wasn't sure if he was going to make it or not.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You never know. You never know. And Tim says, and to upgrade his nutrition. There we go. There's FOA Custom Gear out there. Hope you're doing better, Freddie.
Hope you're feeling better, Freddie. STANday, are you spinning around on purpose or are you moving?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, okay. I hope so too, Austin.
That's right. Fish and Fever says, hopeful Dave gets another hog tonight. That was great during the trifecta. Absolutely. I mean, I think
Eddie
talking
G,
about the trifecta is too soon for STANday, but Dale Hayslip, how's it going? Eddie G's out there. What's up, Eddie G? Hey.
What's up, Doc?
There you go. And there she is. There's Pontoon Jodi. You're more than welcome to come up, Jodi. We don't have I got a last minute call from Epic. Had to go to his son's football game tonight. So but we're still more than happy to answer any questions out there. He is going to be going live tomorrow, though, at some point. Tomorrow afternoon, I believe. He is going to the Donkey Waters. He is going to be out there chasing some monster fish. on YouTube. So
don't miss that.
There you go.
Uncle Jeep said, hog, did a heart in the park? No, he caught a monster fish on the trifecta tournament.
Yeah, what wasn't it like 50 pounds or something? That's right. We weren't talking about your cooking, Jodi, or anything like that. Nope.
Sorry, didn't mean to take over.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, it's only fair. I did it to you last night, so.
Oh, I sometimes I like to sit back and just moderate.
Yeah, I know.
Lance said, almost better. Got to get back in the office. Got a few things I got to finish so I can get them on the site.
Yeah, boy, he's been adding some things on the site.
Ooh, has he ever?
And some of them are game changers. I'll tell you, the super slides to go with the dragon weights there. They work great for anything you would use a slide for, but especially for dragon. Total game changer with those.
Jodi said she'll be up in 30 minutes.
All right. Well, yes, Jodi was
wait, Dave,
nice enough. She shared out the
sorry.
show earlier today when we thought we were going to have Epic, and said, "Hey, I'm sure you're not going to be able to contain Epic to 9 o'clock. If it's okay with you, I'll still just go live, and you just keep going, and whoever watches both watches both." Oop.
Okay, Jodi wants me to send her a link, so I will do that.
Perfect. Boom, boom, bam. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate that. Remember, for 1 month. Thank you. Let's see. Did I get out? Oh.
Hey, Dustin.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you can see this, but see all the boats over at the boat ramp?
Welcome, JG.
I did that.
What's up?
Here they all come. All my fellow catfishermen.
The land of plenty.
4 or 5 boats.
You got me with that
4 or 5
one.
boats lined up waiting to come.
Crappy Day Fish on. Hello. The two
What's up,
crew.
JG?
That's right. The two crew. The
What
land of
is
plenty, as Dustin was just saying.
What is James talking about? Is that all his YouTube followers coming to fish in his spot?
Yeah.
The hundreds and
It's all
hundreds of boats will be here tonight.
It's all the Catfish Dave followers that are coming to fish in that spot. That's where Catfish Dave fished last.
Oh, well, they might do that. I tell you, somebody's really good at keeping secrets, and that's STANday where he's fishing. He does a really good job with that. Good job.
Not as
Good
much.
job, Stan. And then STANday will say, "You're not supposed to tell that part, Dustin."
Yeah.
Hey, it's a lot harder than you think.
Well, you have to be strategic, strategic about it to the point where you're telling Dustin where you're going to go fish or Austin, and they know where you're talking about, but nobody else does. So you've got to name fishing holes. So like when I was bass fishing, you would have to name things like, we had names like Commode Hole or Danger Island or Stumpville. We had names for fishing holes.
Yep. Well, we do the same thing here. We got Smith Rock. That was the first.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first spot we went to when we started. When we first moved down here, it was one of the first spots when we took the boat out and we got the boat. And we were catching. Good Lord,
What,
son.
I'm-
How many fish did we catch that night?
Probably at least 22.
At least 22 fish in a
22.
couple hours. But they were
That's
all,
funny.
none of them were. We were fishing with night crawlers and stuff. And,
2. That's
it's a full show
22.
now.
Let's see.
Is
Am
that
I
Miss?
on?
Are we
Hey, Jodi.
Where am I? Am I on there?
No.
Oh, I need to do my
It's all
camera.
blurry.
Yeah, you're.
I think
Yeah,
your
we'll
phone
put,
might be in the water.
Jodi's on Mars.
Let's see.
You're over on the left. So it's just a black screen with a. It's probably because there's
Right.
something right in front of your camera.
Yep.
There
Oh,
she is.
There you go.
Forehead. There's her
Yeah.
forehead anyway.
Yeah.
Stan, did you see that comment that Austin put in there?
I may have had a fish hit just then too.
Go,
Blindfolded.
Let's see. That's right. That's right. He took him to Dinosaur Land.
Uh-huh.
And Tim Molina said, yeah, Stan 3 pulls up right next to Stan or Dustin, catches a 50, then moves on.
Yeah.
He
Makes
has
you,
done that before.
yeah, makes you
Yeah.
feel really good.
That has
Or-
happened multiple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. Look.
Makes you feel about that big.
Lord,
Now we
look
got
here,
triple the chance.
three's got a good looking rig. Look like we've got some green going on there. What's all the green? Oh, that's the rod holders.
Yep.
Nice.
That's
It looks good, man.
Those are
That's
some
the
of our
monster rod holders.
I just can't imagine. I mean, where the skull and crossbone bucket looks great. I don't know what happened to Tidy Cats.
Y'all told me I had to upgrade, so
Oh yeah, that was me. I think you had Tidy Cats.
It's definitely a better backdrop.
That's funny. I think he was fishing with Austin, and that was what he was carrying the net in, and was a Tidy Cats bucket. He's probably still got it.
That one?
Look,
Yeah, there it
see?
is. Well, those buckets come for free. The Tiny Cat buckets.
Ain't
Once,
nothing free.
Well, that's true. You
That's
got to buy
funny.
it, but
You got to buy.
You know,
No, I'm just kidding.
Recycle, renew, and reuse.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's
There you go.
yeah, that's the way we roll.
That's right.
And besides that, Kitten likes that litter, so hey, you got to keep the cat happy, right?
Oh, I got a fish.
Uh-oh, Jody got a
Yeah,
fish.
that's right.
Nice. Get the fish, Jody.
That's right.
Way
It's
to
a
go,
fishing
Jody!
Look at that.
It's now a
Fish
fishing
on.
show.
Fish on.
I'm
Nice.
gonna go away. I ain't got no grippers. That's
That
what
looks
it's
pretty
for.
good.
What's up, Curtis? Nice fish, Jody.
I know. He's pretty good.
Oh, sorry.
It's in the what do you think out there? 10-ish, 12-ish, 13, 14?
I think he's
I'll
about
say
10.
10.
He's a little hairy.
Heck, you know what? It's our show. We can say it's 22. Who cares?
That's right. Quit biting. Ow.
90.
Ouch.
Freddie says, I know where S3 is, Nana boo boo.
Mm-hmm. It's like,
I know where it is.
Undisclosed location.
Undisclosed. That's right.
yeah.
I got to get a T-shirt with that one.
Oh, wow,
90.
Yeah, I think
that hundreds or thousands.
I think that's a great idea. What would it say, Stan? Undisclosed location.
Yeah, something with
I need
undisclosed.
something.
That's one of the things that I say a lot. We're fishing down here in the James, just down from Richmond, in an undisclosed location.
Right, you do say that.
So
right.
Yeah.
where are you fishing on the front, and maybe undisclosed location on the back?
Yeah.
No, I'll make you a shirt, and it'll have that question right across the top where your name would be, and then I'll put a different font, undisclosed location underneath in the middle.
Austin
That's
must
right.
be.
Go
I'm sorry, Stan. Go ahead.
No, that's right. Austin said that's a 22 all day. Take a picture and make it look like 30, and we will call him 40. He'll be a 50 by tomorrow. That's right.
Yeah, and that right there is showing that Austin is learning how to tell fishing stories.
That's right.
He's growing up. Way to go, Austin. You're going good.
Well, once you catch a
He's
couple
30
of
now.
50,
He's a grown up.
Hey, I since Jodi caught that fish, I have a special instrument that I pulled out of the closet, so I'm gonna play that for her catching the fish.
All right.
Yeah. Let me
What's
get
up,
that
Curtis?
set
Good
up.
to see you. 217's out there. Hello, 217.
I like that. That's
Check
awesome.
it out, Stan.
Gone.
Oh my goodness. Here we go, Jodi.
Jodi, you ready?
Yeah. We're gone.
That's what I'm talking about.
James is like,
I've been
thanks,
threatening getting
JG.
one of those.
Oh yeah, we've got to have more noisemakers for James.
That's what Jodi needs, the big gong.
Yeah.
You know
Is
what?
that
I think I'm gonna join Jodi. I like having the musical stuff on the boats. I'm gonna have to get something so every time we catch a fish, I'll play an instrument too. What do you think, son?
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
Look,
You're musical enough as it is.
we've got oh.
So you
This phone
What do you
I'm
got,
on is
JG?
on 7%. So if I go out, my battery died.
Oh, come on, Jodi. Plug it in.
I got a backup one for my other one though. Another phone.
Plug it in.
That's right.
plug it
15s
in.
turn out to be about 30s at the ramp. Of course they do.
Mm-hmm.
There it goes. LG's got it. Get it on. Bang a gone. Get it on. That's it. I can just
That's
sing.
right.
I sing bad enough
That's right.
that's as bad as a loud instrument. So
You know, for those that don't know, Stan has major accomplishments in the karaoke world.
that's right. I do. I do.
Yep, he does.
That's all about just all that is just about knowing the crowd and get them to laugh with you, and it's funny what that'll happen.
Yeah, it's working the crowd. It's entertainment.
All the karaoke bars I go to, I usually get escorted out.
Oh my gosh, I actually had one many years ago. We won first place, and people take karaoke, especially in big clubs. Like some people take that seriously. Like there's serious singers that are trying to get their big break and hope somebody notices some stuff. And
oh yeah,
well, we were just there on the restaurant company I work for sent us there for training, and we went to a big club. And anyway, so of course they put us up there for a karaoke thing, and they picked some super fast rap song and stuff, and we started trying to do it, and I stopped in the middle of it. Whole big thing, blah blah blah. And so we're going through the thing, and the MC and I are going back and forth trying to pick another song, and we're joking and stuff. And anyways, we finally pick up the Banana Boat song by Harry Belafonte. And long story short, we start doing it. I go off the stage with the microphone and going through the whole audience. We had about 300 and some people doing the conga line type thing through the whole thing. And
wow,
I can't sing worth a lick, but we ended up winning. So
oh, I'm sure you did.
It's about entertainment at that point.
The conga.
Oh man, that's awesome.
There you go. That's Tim Molina's got it. There's a show idea. Every time somebody catches a fish, they have to sing a tune. And I bet you we could get yeah. But I bet you we could get Chris Flores involved with that one. Muddy River, I bet you he'd be willing to do that. Speaking of karaoke.
Danny Stone.
Yeah, I think Danny knows a lot of songs. You hear him sing all the time. I told him he needed to start a band. He said he didn't have time.
My dad thinks he knows a lot of songs.
So Dustin, how you feeling, man? How's Dustin this evening? Have you had a good day?
I have. Went to bed a little late last night. Look at Austin's comment.
Well, it wasn't mine and Stan's fault. You ran us off.
Yeah.
Well, I had to get Landon to bed.
Oh yeah, that's fine. We can take it. We can take a hint.
Yep. Yeah. I took it the same way, JG. I took it the same way.
Yeah. What's the old saying said? Thank you, Austin. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've got that did go well. My wife just redid my bandage here, and we've got about 16 stitches in that thing. It's a big cut. Big cut. I have a picture of it, but I don't think I'm going to show that on the camera.
He said, too bad you got it from waiting for a bite with no luck for so. Woo, Austin. And I thought, JG, I thought you were just telling me how much you like that dude, Austin, and what a good guy he is. And he's out there throwing shots at you now. Oh, my gosh.
It's okay, Austin. I still kicked your butt in one tournament, so I don't want to hear it. You got to pay to play around here, baby.
I still didn't get Landon to sleep until about 10 till midnight last night because he refused to fall asleep.
Hey, Jodi.
Yeah.
Is Catfish Hunters fishing tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to connect some Bluetooth to it, but I don't know if it was working or not.
No, we hear you good.
I just had another bite.
It's funny.
I'm gonna whoop some booty tonight, boys.
Woo! You're just lucky I'm not out on the water, Jodi.
I'm gonna dink you to death.
What's up, Robin C? How you doing? 51 awesome people out there. I think everybody out there watches the Flathead Challenge, but you get 1 point for Blues and Channel Cats and 2 points for Flathead. 9 p.m. directly right after this over on Pontoon Jodi's channel. If you haven't been there before, as soon as we click off, it'll send you right there. So,
and Dustin will be over there hosting that, or he'll be over there running the show. He does a really good job. Come a long way. Do what?
Well, I learned from the best. I'm moderating. I learned from the best.
Yeah. I'm a moderator.
Daryl's got some big shoes to fill.
Tim Molina says, okay, Stan, that's all the free content I can give you. Anything further requires a donation.
Yeah. Yeah, pay to play.
Tim, I appreciate that. Their size matters.
What's up, Andrew?
Good to see you, Andrew. There's Bullock Experience. What's up, everyone? In the studio, Pine Jigs.
Yeah, I saw that comment Austin put in there, but he didn't remember any butt whooping. But he has a short term memory or something. I don't see the comment anymore. But I was like, Austin, I used to have a little thing going. It's just, yeah, that's it. I don't remember. Yeah, that was on the Whisker channel. And I caught that little old 4 or 5 pounder right there at the end, and I moved ahead of him. It was funny. What was that? What was the Tour de Whiskers? That was it. But anyway, what I was getting at was Austin and I pick at each other all the time about having senior moments, and Austin's having another senior moment.
Well,
Austin's not even a grown up yet.
Austin's like the youngest one out of all of us.
Yeah, I think he's just turned 30.
He's
still a kid.
Thank you, Austin. You did well.
Austin's almost young enough to be a grandson, for crying out loud.
Yeah, he just had a 30th birthday, right? And that's when he caught. And when he caught is that when he caught the 50?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a fantastic day for him. All right, nothing about you, Austin.
Beaver Believer Bash.
Yeah, that's right. That I didn't get a phone call about or get to join in on that at all. I did not.
Well, I ran out of gas on.
Yeah. Dustin made the show.
Well, you got a point, Austin.
It's okay, Austin.
But
We
you're a
got
great
your back,
friend, buddy.
Yeah, Austin's a
That's
good
right.
dude. Really like him. Really like
837
him.
out there.
I would have a heart attack with a 70-pounder.
Absolutely.
You know what? And that, if we'll talk fishing for a second, that Robin brings up a great point. You know, we're talking about catching big fish, and that is probably the number one thing. Epic put a TikTok out for anybody that watches TikTok. Epic Catfish put a TikTok out. And it was like how to fight and land a big fish, a monster fish, a donkey fish. And the number one thing, and that's my opinion also, is remain calm. Don't feel like you got to horse it. It's just like any other fish. So that's the first. And the big, what's that?
I said, you said it's like any other fish. I said, except it's giant.
Right, except it's giant. But do the same things. Stay calm. That's the biggest thing. Because once you think, oh, I got to horse this, or I got to do this, or I got to do that, that's when mistakes start getting made. The second thing was you're just kind of trying to steer the fish to the boat. Let it swim to the boat.
Yeah, you think you've got to tighten the drag down.
Yeah. You end up fighting it for,
tighten the drag down and lose it every time.
Yep. And I don't know why that is. It just seems like the thing to do.
Yeah.
Tighten the drag down. But it's not.
So I tighten the drag down so they can't pull drag down, pop the hook.
Yeah. You know, the drag, when they're pulling drag, that means the drag is working.
That's right.
It's that right.
And this is why we have nice fishing reels for that.
Right.
That's what they're designed for.
And that is always our first response. I was always really bad for thinking I had to put some extra on it, and I would use my, especially with the bait casters, and I would just lock that down with my thumb, so there was no drag at all. I'm just trying to horse it like that, thinking, okay, I got to land it now. I got to do this, and you pull the hook or you pop the line, and
I know a guy one time that caught a big sturgeon, and he got that thing in out there. He must knew what he was doing.
No, I think he just got lucky as hell. That was all that was.
Yeah, and the whole neighborhood showed up to help him reel it in.
He had a little bit of help.
Yeah, the whole neighborhood.
Who landed that sturgeon?
Yeah, I think Stan 3 had to come from the other side of the county, and then swim down river 2 miles to get in Dan's boat that day.
The most miraculous thing out of all of that was there was a lot of other boats around, because, you know, by then you're seeing this, and you're seeing, you know, Dan's boat, which is a bigger boat, being pulled up river and going like this and that. The most miraculous thing was that all the other boats stayed out of the way. They were circling around and stuff, but they stayed back.
Yeah.
And that was the most. I was, you know, there's always going to be somebody that's like going to get too close, or no, they stayed back. They gave it room. Tim, you've never heard the story?
Oh no.
Oh Lordy.
There's a picture of it, just in case nobody's heard it before. There you go. There you go. There's the picture of it. It was a hot day.
Yeah. It was an epic story. Good against people.
Lordy. Yeah. Thank you, Robin, C, for the comment.
And there was Dan, just minding his own business. And it happened.
There you go. Steve Mosley saying he's 2 hours away. We'll be fishing. Speaking of Dan, Steve Mosley coming up tomorrow. So we will be out in the morning. He got the trip. He won the 25% off the trip with Dan. Yep. So
yeah. And that thing changed. That changed hands a few times. I think 922 may somebody passed it to 922, and then 922 passed it to Steve Mosley, and I forget who originally won it, but that was pretty funny. Oh, there it is. Look at that.
There's the famous double hook rig.
What did you call that thing last night? 3?
I'm calling it the tracer rig. You know how you got like tracer rounds?
Yeah.
The bright bite hook at the end, making it the tracer rig.
And
look at that.
Here's the thing. You see how those hooks line up? Because of
we were
that,
talking about that last night. Yeah.
You see how he's got the bead at the bottom of right there? That keeps that line for the tracer, keeps it lined up. And that really does help with hooking, especially like the 2 baits or the bigger baits. So that's he's been doing that for a while.
This one right here is set up for like suspending. And if I was gonna put it at like anchor or dragging or whatever, I'd put a float right here. Put either the Nina Ninjas or whatever, or or a peg float. Those pink Nina Ninjas have been on fire lately.
So do you have like those cut styrofoam floats 3 where you can just slide it onto the line?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are handy dandy.
Oh no! I don't use them. I don't use them with the slit in the middle. No.
I was wondering, how you get it on the line, and if you were talking about switching over in the presentation.
I would just cut off this swivel.
Yeah.
And slide it down.
Yeah. Let me know how that works out.
A couple set up.
Right.
I'm trying to have a couple set up for drifting and a couple set up for dragging. So I just gotta swap rods, not rigs.
Yeah. Us old people can't see at night, so we can't. We're like trying to get anything we can get away from having to cut something or retie something is always an awesome idea.
Robin C says, I need a tracer rig. I need a Stand 3 tracer rig to try in Lake Erie. Well, there may be something in the future. We'll see. You never know what will happen with FOA.
I'm not mistaken, that was a 10-aught get 'em hook there too, isn't it?
Yes, everything here is FOA.
That's what I thought.
This is the 10-aught get 'em hook, the boogie down beads, the inline buzz rattle.
Well,
and then I don't know if y'all know, but you can make a bobber stop with any line. You just tie a uni knot. But there's your tip of the day.
And to learn how to tie those rigs, you just need to sign up in August at your local university and get a degree, and then you can tie.
Stand 3 University.
Yeah.
Shade Tree, what's up? I don't think I have enough beads to make that rig.
Yeah, that's get Freddie will sell you plenty of them. Just you can use. There's a code. There's a code.
That's right.
We've got codes galore.
Hold y'all's horses.
Yes,
you don't want to use the bead. We've got these tubes that'll do the exact same thing.
Yes, sir.
You put that over this. The eye of the hook will go into this bigger part, protect your knot, and then you got this will act as those beads, the first beads, and then you put your inline rattle up above it.
Yeah.
And what does that do?
That looks a little easier for us old people.
And that glows in the dark.
Yeah, y'all see that?
And Robin C, yes. Check on FOACustomsandgear.com. That link is out in the description as always. And right now he has added all kinds of, rather than having to get a little bit of this and a little bit of that, what Freddie has a lot of them on there right now that he added to the website is starter kits and packages where they're all, you get some of everything to do that kind of stuff. So you get beads, you get the, so there's the the Boogie Down kit, which is got the brights on it. You got your Pick Your Passion tackle pack where you build your own box basically with what you want. You know, so there's a bunch of different things out there.
Is it pick
And
your
you can use,
passion or pick
of course,
your
you can
poison?
use. What did I say? Passion? Hey, passion. You know what? JG is here, so pick your passion, baby. That's his passion.
Yeah.
Big thing.
Yeah.
But
My
pick
thing
your
is you can't buy passion. That is my line.
Apparently, if you go to FOA, you can buy the passion pack. So I don't know.
Yeah, but you got to get off the couch. You've got to get off the couch and go fish.
You can use code 2stands10. You can use TSW10. You can use Fever 10, right? Is it Fever 10?
Yep.
Just don't use Hammocks 10 or FTW 10. Do not use either one of those two.
So whatever you do, use a code. Save yourself 10% and go buy stuff from Freddie and Nina.
That's right.
Great people. Great product.
And then, you know, Freddie said something last week about that. He said, you know, a lot of people aren't using codes. He said, I guess they just think that, you know, they want me to have all the money. He said, Freddie said, use the code.
Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, Fred, that's what we were talking about. I was talking about the same thing with him. You know, there's a lot of people, but the point with that is that at least there's a lot of people that are watching. They're seeing what the FOA gear does, and you know, so they are seeing it on the shows. They are going out there. They're talking about it. I actually was speaking to somebody on Facebook from it was out there in Tim's area. I think it was New Mexico. Might have been Arizona, Jeep's area. But anyways, saying how he had a FOA rod and talking about the FOA gear and stuff. And just out of the blue, it came up. And so that was pretty cool. So, yeah, people are seeing it. People are noticing it. And it's getting out and around.
Yeah. Freddie is, I have had the pleasure of being in the same boat with Mr. Beck and fishing with him, and you couldn't meet a nicer person. He's one heck of a dude.
Until you meet Nina.
Yeah,
you couldn't meet a nice person until you meet Nina, and then
Nina didn't make our trip.
Yeah,
he didn't come up. But, you know, he is just super nice guy.
Robert C. said, I have 2 stands or Dustin on the phone when I order
it. That's right. Actually, get stand 3.
Now, I'll tell you everything you need.
Now, I don't know whether I could stay in the same boat with Cool Cat James or not. I mean, he would have me laughing so hard I'd fall out of the boat.
Well, I got high sides on the boat.
That's why he got a higher. That's why
I
he
would
got the higher
fall
side.
out of the boat laughing at him.
To keep people in.
I tell you what, we had a blast when James came up here. Got to go out there, fish with him. We just had so much fun. He is, you know, he's totally different. He's totally different in person. You know, in person, he's so quiet. He doesn't cut jokes. He's, yeah, you wouldn't believe how quiet he is in person. Right, Jodi?
Yeah.
How quiet James is in person. He doesn't like cut jokes and stuff at you. And, you know, we were just so quiet the whole night. It was crazy.
That's like saying I've never heard Stan 2 telling any stories about a sturgeon.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
See what?
When James got to come up here and fish with us, he was so different in person. Like, he didn't cut any jokes. He was just quiet, kind of shy, sat back. He didn't have anything bad, you know, didn't throw any shots at anybody, nothing.
He just
that's James, right?
No, he's actually the funnest person I've ever fished with.
Yeah.
He really is. He's a hoot.
Jodi, anyone in the boat with you tonight?
No. My
Just
brother
by
and his
yourself?
wife was gonna come, then they ditched me.
No.
Oh.
The bigger
Yeah.
name on the other line.
I
What's
guess
up,
I need to
Fo
jump
G?
off. Howdy. And get ready for the people to come up on my channel.
Yep, there you go. Well, I appreciate you
Thanks for
coming
letting
up,
me come
Jodi.
up.
Oh,
Bye,
anytime, Jodi.
everybody.
You're always welcome. Thanks for
All right.
sharing out the link
See
earlier
you,
today. Thank
Jodi.
you.
You're welcome. See ya.
See
See you
ya.
later. Yep, we'll be over there shortly. And while we were talking about FOA, you will get to see FOA at Catfish, the Catfish and Crappie Conference. This is where you use crappie instead of, we were talking about crappie and crappie last night. You don't want to call it the crappie. You don't want to call it the Crappie Catfish Conference. So,
What does it just
so it's the
sound better?
crappie.
The crappie.
The Catfish and Crappie Conference.
We get.
That's right. I just call it CatCon. You call it a family reunion. That's what I do because, and every year the family gets a little bit bigger. Last year, over 8,000 people through the door in 2 days. Ask Dustin and I how we know.
First-hand experience.
Y'all were stuffing
them all
badges.
in. That's how we know.
You were stuffing badges.
Yeah, but
Printing badges,
anyway,
punching badges.
next Friday night, we are going to have a Catfish CatCon show. I'm going to have, ask a few people, see who shows up, ones that I know of from CatCon. So maybe I'll see if I can get Palmetto and some other people. The link will also be out there, so we'll have people come up and tell their one of their best moments from CatCon or a funny story from CatCon, or if they haven't gone yet, a question or what they're looking forward to. But you'll get to see Freddie's booth will be there. They have all the main rods out there. Your big cat fevers, your what's the other big one out there? Mad Cats and Anvil is there. You get to see all the latest and greatest and all the crappy stuff over there on the crappie side.
Can you tell that we're FOA? You couldn't even remember the two biggest fishing rod companies?
Yeah.
Like, oh, crap. What are those other really big rod companies? I don't remember.
Yeah. Come on, Stan 3. We haven't seen your moments.
Yeah.
It's FOA rods and FOA rods. Those are the two big ones, right?
Yeah,
that's
that was it.
right.
Yeah.
But seriously, so that's gonna be next week. Robin's saying CatCon 2023 was awesome. So that'll be next week. Yes. That's right.
Oh, that's right. Muddy
That's
River
right.
rods.
We cannot forget Muddy River rods. We've caught a bunch of big fish on Muddy River rods. You just caught a nice fish on a Muddy River, didn't you?
It was a 60.
Son?
Yep, it was a 60-pounder on a Muddy River rod.
I thought so. A couple weeks ago.
I've never seen one, but I've heard people mention what a great feeling rod it is when you get it in your hand.
Oh yeah, if you don't want to buy one, don't put a Muddy River rod in your hand because it's got a totally unique handle. Fish and Fever, yeah, of course, absolutely. STANday is going to be a lot of fun. So definitely got room there. We got Murillo Family Fishing so far. Had several other people ask, so we should have some. I believe somebody up here on the screen might be fishing Sunday morning. I don't know. Maybe a couple people might be. I don't know.
I think he was looking towards you.
There may be some other special guests in studio with us. Maybe some musical guests in studio with us. Who knows? You never know. You never know.
Yeah, we could play harmonicas and just have a big old time.
But seriously, with CatCon, I've got to meet and talk with Chris Flores there a couple times, and just he's an awesome dude too. Like he's took the time when we first started, and has called me, and we spoke on the phone for 2 hours and 22 minutes. It was crazy. But he takes the time to there at CatCon. He'll talk with you, and it's just amazing. And that's how pretty much everybody there is. It's just a great time. Everybody's just there talking about catfish, and of course we've got the catfish cook-off, which is hosted by yours truly, and that's a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with that last year. Congratulations to Amy Payne from 3+1. She won that last year. But so looking for that to be even bigger and better and more fun this year. But that's right. # Team Muddy River Catfishing. Absolutely, they've been good, very good to us, and that's Chris is awesome out there. But anyways,
hey Stan, I'll make me a cup of coffee and head over to Jodi's show.
That's what I was just going to ask. Anything you wanted to say before you jump over there?
I always want to thank everybody in chat for coming up and chatting with us this evening. Stan, as always, thank you for having me on. I appreciate that. Always have a great time.
Awesome. Thank you. Yep, a lot of fun, Dustin. I'll talk to you sometime tomorrow, I'm sure.
Good luck tomorrow. And try to get some sleep.
Thank you. My job is easy. I just got to sit there and crack jokes.
I got here too, Dan. I got to go switch over. So.
All right, James. You want to add anything before you leave?
We'll see you Sunday.
All right.
Awesome. That'd be great.
Hey, good luck. Catch a monster.
Good luck tonight.
See you, James.
Bye.
FOA.
Get your weight up.
Get your weight up. We need to do dumbbell curls.
I know. Now we're back to 3 and Chesapeake Bay catfishing. Timmy. Yeah, I will definitely do that, Timmy. Thank you. I saw that afterwards, and I just had such a rough day last Sunday. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Not a great day. But anyways, he was going to fish last Sunday, so he may be back out there. Timmy from Chesapeake Bay Catfishing, Kelly's brother. And Kelly, the micro tonner. So that would be a story for next week. You go to a Chinese buffet with the 1-tonners and Murillo and me. We had a blast. We shut that place down.
See, I gotta come next time. You gotta send me in to make the reservation.
Yeah. That's funny. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll be doing that next week. And y'all welcome to come up. We're going to be, like I said, talking about CatCon. And it should be a blast. There's going to be a bunch of stories. Bugman said that'd be worth the price of admission. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But JG, anything you'd like to add before we jump out of here?
Oh, not much, man. Love all the Catfish family. I'm going to go hang out and chat some over there with Jodi's show tonight and pick at Dustin and a little bit. But I really appreciate you letting me come up, Stan. Enjoy you guys. Stan 3. Peace to you, brother. I'm gonna hit the cowbell on my way out.
Well, JG, you family, so you're welcome anytime.
That's right. Rock the house. Rock the house.
Son, anything you want to add before we out of here?
I appreciate everybody coming in, enjoying 2 Stands Friday night CatChat, and we'll see you on Sunday.
Would that be
Deuces?
Deuces. We're out.
That's awesome, dude.
It's not going. Deuces. No, it's still going.
Cut.
Come on.